Good morning. I'd just like to thank y'all for coming out for another video. Today, I'm going to be doing some bike work. I'm going to be working on the trusty old KTM. Or I like to say KDM, you know what I'm saying?
Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I hope you guys enjoyed the first few. Today's a little different, going to be kind of some how-tos, working on the KTM. So to start, I'm going to be putting the front wheel back in because I had it out, but while it's out, I'm going to change the front brake pads and the rotors off, as you can see over there. So I'm going to just show you guys basic how to do that and how to line the front wheel. And then my hand guards here is busted. I'm going to take off these winter covers. So it's pretty easy though, just put the recessed side out. And then for that, I start them all by hand, so make sure you don't cross-thread them and stuff. 8mm ratchet and socket to tighten them down, and then just to put them in once I start them by hand, just to drill the socket. Next on the to-do is front brake pads. I have the new set sitting here. These ones still have a little life left in them, so I'll hold on to them just in case. Now's a great time to clean any gunk and mud and crap and sticks out of your caliper. This is pretty basic. There'll be two pins here. I made my own because one of mine fell out, so just a little cotter pin. You'll pull that out with pliers, pull that out, and then once you go to drop the pads, you want to be careful because these little brackets, you want to make sure you pay attention to how that goes. So I'll go ahead and pull those out and show you how to put the new ones in. So what I'm doing right now is just straightening the ends of that cotter pin that I made. Because the new pads I got don't come with hardware or anything, so straighten that out. So I pull that out, set that aside. This one should be pretty easy. There's that. Set that aside. Then the next thing is just push your pin out. Don't mind my blisters, that's from racing. Alright, this kind of pads will fall out. I guess that bracket stays in there, so it's easy. So yeah, these are pretty worn. So here's the old ones versus the new ones. Like I said, the old ones still have some life in them. And I think these are just EBC pads, but the red kind is like it's a softer material, but it's they don't hold as much heat, and there's less brake fade, so they don't last as long. But, you know, if you're into that, they're a good option. Wiped out all the gunk in the caliper, so now I'm going to go ahead and set these new pads in. Should be pretty easy once they find where they want to go. There we go. This is easy, it just takes a second to figure out where they want to go and stuff like that. Might be able to push this in by hand. There we go. Just so you guys know too, I'm not like a certified mechanic or anything like that, so I'm just learning as I go, but this stuff's pretty simple, so I'm going to bend the pieces back on this. Alright, new pads in, so now obviously there's not much room for tolerance and stuff like that for the rotor, so just put a screwdriver in there and then just pry it open like that so you can get your rotor in there. Alright, now you guys can see a little better. It took 2 hands to do that, so just put your screwdriver in there and pry it out, then push the pistons back so you can slide your rotor right up in there. One more thing I do before I go ahead and put the front wheel in, I obviously wipe down and re-grease the axle, and then you can slide it in there to make sure, you know, the forks are lined up at the top, so they're, you know, evenly in the triple clamps. That way there's not a bunch of torque and resistance there. So now we'll throw the front wheel in, and then I'll tell you how to line it up and tighten it down. Front wheel's in. So the best trick I have for making sure everything's lined up straight with the front axle and everything, I learned this from Kyle Brotherson on the Dirt Bike channel. Just, you know, throw that in finger tight and then just give it a little twist with that. And then you're going to want to go ahead and torque your axle nut down and then loosen this back up. And then kind of just shake this back and forth. It'll find its happy place. Or you can press down on the handlebars or spin the front wheel and slam the brakes. And it'll kind of, that way everything's not bound up in there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Got that dialed into its happy spot. You can see there, just the spacing, which is where it sits comfortably. So I'm going to go ahead and torque the spindles, I guess is what they call it, spindle nuts down. So I'll check the torque on those. Those are 15 Newton meters or 11 foot-pounds. And then just so you guys know for reference, the front axle nut is 45 Newton meters or 32 foot-pounds. So I already torqued that down. And then you're going to start with these two and then work your way over. Make sure you do a little on each side so you don't get them binded up. Alright, that's it for now. Got the front end back together, and the bike's rideable now, so new brake pads, everything feels good. Howdy guys, it's the next day, so I'm going to keep working. Start out this video, I'm just going to take off these winter guards, and then it's super easy and self-explanatory, but I'll just show you how to throw these on. So for these, I just run two zip ties through there, right in there, just in case one snaps and there's a backup, and then they just Velcro on. So here's the reason I got the new handguard covers. That one snapped off. I looped it, and it was already cracked from hitting trees, so I go through these quite a bit, but they're super easy to switch out. Just three 3 Phillips, number 1 screwdriver, and this kit comes with new hardware, and both sides it's like 22 bucks. So.
All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos like this. Peace.